Hey YouTube, today we are going to talk about STRM.TOOL and how I have my screen flip upside down with the flip my screen reward on Twitch. So it's fairly basic. You can see right here, it just rotates. So now I have to reset and run, and we're corrected. So to do this in cruise control, what we do is we have this set up. It's very simple. Copy the trigger. We come over to cruise control and we will run on channel point. Whoops. Flip my. We'll have to check. This has to be exactly the same capitalizations. Flip my screen. So we'll double check that, make sure it matches exactly what your channel point is. And we'll do API get, and we'll just paste that link that we just got from STRM.TOOL right in here. In fact, I believe that was our reset. So we also want our flip 180 degrees copy trigger. And that's going to go above the reset. And we'll just put a delay in here. Delay 30 seconds. I believe is how long I have it set for. If you're running a dual PC setup, you're done. You don't have to do anything else with this. However, if you're on a single PC, when you rotate it, it will not appear rotated to the viewers. You have to add a little bit more in OBS. So if you are in a single PC setup, we come over to OBS and we need to add something to tell OBS to flip the screen also. As you can see, if I run you right now, you're seeing the OBS, the recording from the same PC that is being flipped. Nothing's changed. So it just looks normal and it just looks like I don't know how to control my mouse. So what we need to do is we need to go in. What I would do is either have a group or a scene that has all of your captures if you have multiple captures. If you only have one source that's a capture, then you can run this on that alone. But we're going to go into the filters on the scene. I'm going to create a group. Sources. That's fine. And I'm just going to move both of these in there. So now on the scene, we're going to add a filter. Move source. So the first one we're going to do, correct. And we're just going to click this Get Transform button right here. And we're going to enable when the eye icon is enabled. And then we are going to close it. We're going to right click on the sources folder. We are going to transform. Rotate 180 degrees. And then right click on the scene again. We're adding another filter. This one is screen flipped. Get transform, that just gets the current info about it. And start enable when the eye icon is enabled. So if we clicked, it puts it correct. If we click here, it flips it back upside down. So we're done. That's all we really need to do. You can mess with other settings in the filters and see if there's something else that you would like to see done. Now over in cruise control, we are going to add 2 more lines. And I'm just moving this over. OBS source. Scene. Whoops. If I can spell. Filter. And we're going to have to look at what our screen flipped on. And then we're basically doing the same thing, only it's screen correct. I believe that's what we named them. So we're saving it. We need to reset cruise control. Now, if we go to our chat and we go to the rewards and redeem the flip my screen, you can see it is now working as expected for both the dual PC and single PC setup. So the single PC is a little extra work, but it's still doable. And it adds a little bit more of a visual to see that it's changing, whereas you do not get that on the single dual PC setup. So I hope that's helpful for anyone who is watching and wanting to add this to their stream. Fairly simple. If you don't want it as a channel point, it can be a command, or maybe it's something that gets redeemed if you have a certain amount of bits donated or a certain number of subs gifted. You could use any type of thing to trigger it. So hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you next time.